Welcome to Week 8 of Are We Live. I'm Ben.
And I'm Scott. This is our penultimate showing of Are We Live. First up is Best Man for the Job.
Let's see what they get into this week.
Previously on the Best Man for the Job.
I was watching an episode last Tuesday, and this guy named Hunchy threatened to give Jimmy a paper cut. Thankfully, Dom rescued him and Wilson apprehended the criminal. Hunchy told them that the syndicate is from the theater, that the evil mastermind is named Bad Guy Name. Then they chased Benchy. I've been told I kind of look like him, but I'm way better looking.
Let's chase him down to Benchy McVenture's. He loves that bench.
Yeah, he won't be able to tear himself away from it.
There he is, falling right into our trap. What a team we are, huh?
Don't speak too soon. He could be armed.
I think we're fine. You knocked him out, Jimmy. You're 2-0.
Oh, yeah. Let's bring him back, I guess.
Alright, call the team.
What is this? Isn't a bench. There aren't supposed to be wheels there. Why can I lean back? This is unnatural. This is torture.
Hey, tell us where Daniel is.
I'll do you one better. Who's Daniel?
He's a menace, you know? He's notoriously known as a soul crusher.
Yeah, he takes canes from old people and ice cream from little kids. The guy's a real terror.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
He's telling the truth, I think.
I mean, I read all the files on this guy. Who knows what he can do if he gets out? You, and I are in danger.
Let's just go find him.
Alright.
Wait, don't leave me here. Don't leave me! This isn't a bench!
Alright, so Daniel's close. Stand your toes. And I don't mean that literally, Jimmy.
There he is. Daniel, we are taking you in for your crimes.
What crimes? I'm just a student.
It's too late for that. Let's bring him in.
But, someone stole my credit card, and I've been too busy with my finals to actually report it, but I haven't done anything wrong.
Tell that to the judge. Yeah, we have intel saying that Daniel has a big scar on his left arm. Let's see the left arm now.
It's not him. The rap sheet was fake.
Yeah, and if you excuse me, I'm a bio-exam in 15 minutes. Have a good day. Oh, I guess he wasn't much of a menace after all.
Looking spiffy today, Jimmy.
Oh, thank you. I needed it.
All right. We got all of the guys to Sick Bad Guy Name's headquarters. Looks like mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's a wrap. We're finally done.
Alright.
And that was Best Man for the
the
job. Woo!
Woo! Aha! Yeah.
So I wonder which network's gonna pick this up.
I mean,
We'll see.
I want this to go just like Hollywood, something like that. you
Yeah,
know?
maybe like CBS.
Yeah.
Cartoon
Oh yeah, Cartoon Network. I love that show. I love that show.
No.
Ooh, I need to take that. Yo, I gotta take this to my mom, but I'll be right back, guys. Jimmy, I'm so proud of you. Good work.
Oh, thank you.
Yo. Alright, bye-bye.
Hey, right now.
What's up, JB?
Alright.
Oh, there's my wallet. What's up, Nelson?
I know that wasn't your mom. That wasn't her ringtone.
Nelson. What is that?
Oh, what?
Welcome back to another weekly Eagle Update. Scott has the first story.
The College of Education has announced that they're ending the program that allowed education students to get a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in just 5 years. Instead, students will be able to major in education for their undergraduate degree, which wasn't previously possible. In an article in the Blue and Gray Press, it was stated that this program came to an end following a shortage of Virginia teachers. Because of this shortage, the State Council on Higher Education opened and encouraged the creation of bachelor's degrees in education on May 14, 2019. After much debate, UMW's College of Education decided to create a series of undergraduate degrees in education. As a small program, the COE couldn't run both this program and the 5-year program. UMW decided to stop adding new students to the 5-year program while keeping the students already enrolled. Shortage of teachers, huh? Well, I bet the whole global pandemic thing didn't help with that very much. Of course, there are downsides to this new program. According to the article, students who graduate with a 4-year degree make about $10,000 less on average than those who go on to get a master's degree. Several students in the COE are unhappy with the move. Lauren Bailey, a sophomore history major, was quoted as saying, "I'm definitely disappointed because I was told before I enrolled at UMW that I would be able to do the 5-year program, and I was also told at my orientation that I'd be able to do the program." Oops, sorry Lauren, UMW got you on that one. But hey, with a teacher shortage, at least you'll be guaranteed a job that uses your major when you graduate. Meanwhile, UMW history majors are staging 100 games to decide who gets the one job opening at the Central Park Starbucks.
The new College of Education building is finally nearing the end of its construction. This renovation officially began in 2015 when meal services got moved into the UC. The old Quebec Hall will be the new COE building. It is set up to open early next year. After spending about $24 million for renovations, we hope it ends up being worth it. The Dean of the COE, Pete Kelly, has expressed that the state-of-the-art facilities will be transformational for students. There will be collaborative areas, flexible event space, classrooms, and an open 2-story forum with a stadium stair running straight through the structure's center will foster a sense of community and possibility. I don't know what a stadium stair is, but it sounds cool. Oh, I guess that's the stadium stair. Told you it'd be cool. Anyways, having the COE building in one set place will be very beneficial for budding teachers. Currently, those enrolled in the COE have had to take their classes in Farmer Hall and various other buildings across campus. The newly renovated building will advance the development of prospective teachers, as well as help the faculty that has prioritized helping students mature, succeed, and evolve. See you on the stadium stairs next year.
Last Friday, April 9th, UMW announced 2 safety threats on campus via email. One was a student in the UMW apartments parking lot being harassed by an old white guy who used a racial slur. The harasser pulled into the UMW apartments parking lot, yelled some racist crap, then fled the scene like a coward. Stay classy, Fredericksburg. The other incident involved 2 students at the UMW amphitheater being approached and harassed by a man wearing a white t-shirt and nothing else. The half-naked guy reportedly approached 2 female students and started asking about parties on campus. The genius apparently stank of weed and wasn't wearing a mask either. Because why not risk spreading a deadly disease on top of acting like a giant creep? While he was harassing the 2 students, he reportedly started asking for their social media handles and phone numbers so he could call later. Guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, approaching a girl half naked, baked, and being creepy is not a good way to get a girl's phone number. Take the time to do it right. Get on Tinder and start a conversation with the eggplant emoji. Thankfully, UMW police responded to both of the incidents and no one was hurt.
Last week, President Joe Biden announced that the United States would be pulling out of Afghanistan by the end of this year, which is obviously a huge moment for celebration. Finally, all our troops can come home and we will never have to think about the war again. Except that it kind of feels like we've been here before. I distinctly remember the U.S. announcing they were leaving Afghanistan under President Trump. Oh, and President Obama, for that matter. I hope I'm wrong about this, but I get the feeling we'll announce we are leaving Afghanistan under the next president, too. The war is kind of like gum stuck in America's hair. It's impossible to get out. If it happens to you, it was probably your fault in the first place, and anything you do to it will somehow just make things worse. I do hope we can leave Afghanistan this year, though. If we don't, we might have to resort to our last option. Because if we can't leave Afghanistan after all that's happened, we might have to resort to using peanut butter to get it out of our hair. And if any of you have had to go through that, you know it's absolutely disgusting. But seriously, we want to see our soldiers return home safely.
Now for something slightly different.
Our season finale is next week, and we would really appreciate it if our viewers would take the time to spread the word about our show. Obviously, you can find us on our YouTube channel, Are We Live?
However, we can also be found on Facebook and Instagram at UMW Are We Live. And that's all one word.
We'd love to hear from you guys and see you around the internet.
And now, let's send it over to Caitlin for our campus update, since we all want to know about the place where we get our noses swabbed.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Walker, and I'm here to give you your campus update. The Anderson Center is located on College Avenue and Route 1. The Anderson Center is the home for many of the Eagle athletic sports teams, spring concerts, and many more events here at UMW. This past year, the Anderson has also taken up a new task, COVID testing. UMW is providing COVID testing for all students in spring 2021 as follows. Entry testing for residential and commuter students, prevalence testing weekly for random 500 selected students, symptomatic testing through the Student Health Center, and exit testing for students who seek it prior to departure of the end of the term. Entry, prevalence, and exit testing will occur in the Anderson Center and be conducted by Mary Washington Healthcare. Symptomatic testing will occur in Marshall Hall Clinic and will be conducted by Student Health Center. If you are directed to participate in testing or isolate/quarantine by a university official, you are expected to do so, and failure to do so may become a student conduct issue. Don't forget, monitor, mask, distance, and clean. I'm Caitlin Walker, and this is your weekly update.
Thanks for all the great information.
Speaking of the gym, let's get moving with Devin's active moment.
Hello everyone, I'm Devin and this is your active moment, and today I'm going to take you through some leg exercises. Okay, first we're going to start with some leg kicks. We're going to do 5 on each side. Okay, next we're going to do 5 squats and we're going to pulse at the bottom. Okay, next we're going to do 6 jumping lunges, so 3 on each side. So
Wasn't that nice?
Now for some hacks from Devin that will surely revolutionize your life. Thanks, Devin. I'll be sure to try that pot lid method the next time I'm in the kitchen. Does that work for food fights?
I'm sure it does. Next, we have a new face for a musical guest. Please welcome Ryan Ford.
I was a stronger man than I am now. I wouldn't be out here with you. I would have stayed in bed all night long, a toss and turning. But here I am with you. And there's thunder in the distance. From the storm this afternoon. And now I sit upon the tree I used to play on. Now it's a stump for me and you. But my family would turn to monsters if they ever found us here. So will I by private moonlight, and if to them you're poison, I am poison too. So breathe deep, leave me sinking, and take me more than by my hand, and drag me upwards, tear me out from under this gray sky. A moment just with you. But my family would turn to monsters if they ever found us here. So will I by private moonlight, and if to them you're poison, I am poison too. If to them you're poison, I am poison too.
Wow, thank you, Ryan. I won't be able to get that song out of my head.
Or my heart. Up next, we have Frankie cooking his world-famous sweet venison pasta.
Hi, my name's Frankie, and today we're going to be cooking sweet Filipino-style spaghetti with venison, ground meat, hot dogs, and spaghetti. You're also going to need some salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and I like to use olive oil. While the meat is defrosting, we're going to cut up these hot dogs. You're also going to want to get a pot, a big pot, and you're going to want to heat it up while the meat's defrosting. Once the pan is heated up, we're going to add a little oil. Get that all covered. We're gonna lower the heat a little bit. Once you got all your hot dogs chopped up, you're gonna set them aside and leave them for later. Once your meat's defrosted, you're gonna wanna put it on your skillet and then chop it up to brown. Once your meat is brown and once you've strained it, you're gonna wanna pour your sauce in. Pour it all in there. Once you put your sauce in there, you're going to want to add your hot dogs and stir it all up together, and it should look like this. Now your water should be boiling at this point. You're going to want to add your pasta. You're also going to want to turn this on medium and let it simmer. Don't want it to stick to the pan and burn. Once you got your pasta in there, you're going to want to add a little bit of salt. Up to your discretion how much you add. I like to put it in there so that the noodles do not stick together. While the pasta's cooking, you're going to want to add a little garlic powder to the sauce. And some onion powder. Mix all that up in there. This is very important. You're going to want to stir the pasta intermittently and often. Once you've got your pasta drained, it's time to serve it up. Now that's a sauce. Now all that's left to do is serve it up to your family and friends and dig in. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Tonight on Are We Live, we thought we'd review a date night restaurant. We went to Fahrenheit 132 in downtown Fredericksburg. The ambiance is beautiful, though it was a little noisy and busy for a Wednesday night. The menu is designed by the chef and changes often. There was a great variety of options. We asked the waitress for her recommendations, mostly a should I get this or that. She was super friendly, gave us great feedback. We went for the mussels appetizer. As you can see, we gobbled them all up and they were perfect. We both got the surf and turf with a hanger steak. Mine was shrimp scampi and mashed potatoes, his with gorgonzola, salmon, and creamed kale. The dessert menu was all tempting, so at our waitress's suggestion, we went with chocolate tart and coconut custard parfait. It was absolutely delicious, and they even included a happy anniversary note to each of us on our plates. Overall, it was a great date night worth the price for a special occasion.
That looked delicious. We hope you had a wonderful date night.
And now for a special episode from our campus update correspondent, Caitlin Walker.
Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin Walker and I'm with Are We Live News. Today I'm going to be taking you on a little road trip to show you one of the best spots in the Fredericksburg-Stafford area to watch a sunset. So here we go. We made it! As you can tell, it's beautiful out here. The phone does not do it justice.
This special occasion is by the Stafford Airport. You can watch planes land there too.
And now for the heartfelt conclusion of our newest documentary, Leaves of Change.
Last week, we followed Rick Forrester, an outdoor sanitation artist, to work with the U.S. Forest Service. But after speaking with the head of the southern region of the South, Ranger Trax, there seems to be something sketchy going on. I'm Bartlett Kirch with UMW Are We Live, and this is Leaves of Change.
Alright, here's today's haul. Let's see what we got. So when I collect leaves, I'm looking for a couple things. I'm mostly looking for color. So let's sort these into a couple different piles. So we got brown. Well, looks like these are all brown. Oh wait, here's one. So this pile of brown, and then we'll have our little pile of green here, and I'll take these back to the office and start working on the next piece.
Rick, we're out here in the South with you to learn a bit about the U.S. Forest Service. After looking through documents, I found a termination paper with your name on it.
Termination paper? That must have been my promotion letter.
Well, yeah, that's what's so confusing. Most of the words were crossed out with Sharpie with the words promotion scrolled on the top.
Well, Director Squibb told me he ran out of paper. I don't see a reason why he would lie about that. You know, budget cuts and all that.
This running out of paper story wasn't adding up. So when Jonah Squibb, or as Rick calls him, Director Squibb, came by that afternoon, I made sure to speak with him. So, Jonah, can you tell me a bit about your relationship with Rick?
Well, I've been Rick's boss for about a year and a half.
Interesting. So, you work for the Forest Service?
Well, not exactly.
How can you work as a director for the Forest Service, but not work for the U.S. Forest Service?
Well, is there any chance I can get to see those tapes, or...?
What?
I'd like to see those tapes, please.
No, this is totally confidential.
No, I'll be honest, I told Rick he was getting promoted when he got fired about a year and a half ago.
Why was he fired?
I don't know. I mean, he really just had a fondness for Smokey the Bear. Yeah, he also had a fondness for animals. He went out into the forest and found a bear that he thought was Smokey the Bear. Took it into this publicity event, and the bear made like a catering spread out of a whole lot of them, like 3 people, down to the hospital. It was kind of scary. Yeah, that was it, and he got fired.
That certainly explains the termination.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tell him at some point soon. I'm running out of money, and I kept paying, and I've continued to pay him for a bit.
Are you gonna tell him?
He's just a sweet guy. I don't know. I just wanted to keep this dream he has. Yeah, he has nothing else. It's weird. Sweet old idiot. Yeah. Let's give him a couple weeks. Yeah, just while it lasts, and then we can, when this documentary airs, he can know. He'll know then.
Wow, so much to unpack here. So where can I put in my resume for the Forest Service?
Oh, Rick, poor guy never had a chance. Next up is a little behind-the-scenes look at the going-ons of making the show.
5, 4.
Things are heating up for Volunteer Sheriff's Deputy Jimmy Bosch in our next segment, Best Man for the Job.
Looks spiffy today, Jimmy.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, we got all the guys. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I just fell down. Okay.
And so really what you want is to make sure you're wearing pants and also point the camera that way.
So the first on the list is the Thai cuisine. I got the garlic lovers. Oh my gosh, I was afraid of that.
Hey, tell us where Daniel is. I'll do you one better. Who's Daniel?
He's a notorious bad guy. He's a menace. He does this with Skull Crusher.
Yeah, he takes candy.
From baby?
Run back.
I love baby.
Who knew mistakes could be so funny? We hope to send you off in your night with some laughter.
My name is Ben.
And my name is Scott.
And this was Are We Live, signing off.